Hi, I'm Maggie, and this is one of an occasional podcast and a message of hope and encouragement from Freshbrook Church. I hope you find this encouraging or perhaps even a challenge. So here we are. This is just a snippet of my rambling thoughts over the last few weeks of this strange COVID season. A verse in Jeremiah 29, verse 11, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope." This has always been my go-to verse in difficulties. I've always been blessed in knowing that God has plans for my life, especially those which offer me hope. But during the season of the virus, I know has taken on so much more meaning. A bit like I am, the words I know carry so much weight. He knows our anxiety levels, our struggles, our fears, and our hopes, especially during this time. It's always blessed me when God speaks through His Word, a sermon, a blog, a friend, directly into my life, with a word at a particular season, at a particularly difficult time or happy time. It's always reminded me that He knows, and if He knows, it gives such great comfort. He knows the beginning from the end. He knows the start and the finish. He knows the start and the finish of this virus, which reminds me of a verse I read towards the beginning of lockdown in Psalm 139, verse 16. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. It encouraged me to know that He knew about the days of the coronavirus. This season of our lives is no surprise to Him. A friend on Facebook has taken to photographing good things in small spaces, and I'm hopefully learning a new appreciation for the smaller things in life, or appreciation full stop. Learning not to dwell on things I'm missing out on, but concentrate on the little things, gaining new appreciation. Towards the beginning of lockdown, a friend messaged me to share something she'd read about God being in the business of fixing damaged and broken people. He does not want to get rid of us. He wants to change us. He wants to heal us. He wants to transform us. He wants us to live out the message of the cross. I was sitting in my garden at the time, and I thought to myself, this applies to broken and damaged attitudes too. My attitude in particular at that time. I found myself thinking, I'm very grateful for things like sunshine, walks, family, friends, church. So why wasn't I appreciating sitting in the garden and the sunshine so much that morning? I always love it, but perhaps on my own terms and conditions. That I can go out afterwards, that I can visit people, that I can socialise, that I can live life as I want to. I was reminded of give thanks, appreciate, be grateful in all circumstances, even in these strange coronavirus days. I think this will be an ongoing lesson for me. One last thought. I know this is a time of great fear and anxiety. Some days are worse than others. But I was reminded of another verse in the Bible, Romans 6, verses 8 and 9. We may be hard pressed, but we are not crushed. We may be perplexed, but we are not in despair. We may be struck down, but we are not destroyed. I have to remind myself often on a daily basis to focus on faith rather than my fears. To all who listen, take care and stay safe. God bless.